Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
One of the offshoots of expansion, particularly in the Big Ten, was how viable could the ACC remain, and it just sort of ramps up the stakes when they meet on the... When he breaks into the open, busts through behind his pad. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Mean Green!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Francis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Offense getting set for first down. On the run, it's Maddox. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry up. On second down, he'll fire. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's McNeil. Gets away. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Casey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Hart. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Little touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's meant.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistent.
And the ball's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To throw, it's McNeil. Makes his connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Here's the handoff. Dances away from one. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give on the inside. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying to get to it. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. North Texas doing business from the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, North Texas. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Texas, 14, Georgia Tech.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Quarterback adapting, trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking downfield, it's McNeil. Fights off a defender. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Donald. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Safe completion on the screen.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's McNeil. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's open on the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They're bringing heat. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They're going to get another chance after throwing the ball away. That roughing the passer call quite fortuitous for this offense. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On second down, wants to throw it. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. Catch in the middle. It's Horn. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great 3rd down execution by this offense.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the red zone, it's Hart. Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. North Texas will come to the line with a 1st. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mean Green. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Georgia Tech, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's McNeil. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
The give out of the gun. Running with power. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. The corners are walked up tight. Going up top on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side now. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the right side. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
I think Jesse and Reese could call offensive plays for any team. If they're having this much success on the ground, it starts with the ground game, right? Like, you can chew up these kind of plays, then I can play action later on and take shots. But right now, defense has first got to stop the run game that's been chewing them up.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On the run, it's Hart. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Texas. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They move the tight end all over. Looking for a man. It's McNeil. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops the throw. Holds it in on the left. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback is being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Dropping back, it's McNeil. He's got it on the move. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Why not double the try total and go for 2? From the gun, looking for a man. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. 1 possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Looking for a gap. It's Gray. At the 40, there he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.